The night was quiet on Coruscant, but Padmé Amidala could not sleep. She sat up in bed, one hand resting on her swollen belly. Her heart was pounding. Her skin felt cold. Something was wrong with Anakin. She could feel it deep inside her chest, like a scream with no sound. "Anakin," she whispered into the dark room. There was no answer, only the soft hum of speeders outside her window. She rose quickly and crossed to the balcony. The city lights stretched out forever, glowing gold and blue. But far in the distance, she saw smoke, black smoke, rising from the direction of the Jedi Temple. Her breath caught. Earlier that day, Anakin had come to her, pale, shaking, his eyes haunted. He spoke of dreams. Dreams of her dying. He spoke of Chancellor Palpatine, of secret powers, of saving her life at any cost. She had begged him to trust the Jedi, to trust Obi-Wan, but he left without answering, and now the sky was burning. "No," she breathed. "No, no, no." She turned and ran. Her handmaiden Dorme called after her, but Padmé did not stop. She grabbed her cloak. She grabbed her blaster. She ran for her speeder. C-3PO hurried behind her. "Mistress Padmé, where are you going at this hour?" "To save him, 3PO, she said, climbing into the pilot's seat. "Before it's too late." The engine roared to life. The speeder shot into the Coruscant night, racing toward the temple, racing toward the man she loved. And somewhere ahead, Anakin Skywalker was already drawing his lightsaber. The speeder skidded to a stop at the foot of the Jedi Temple. Padmé jumped out, her cloak whipping in the cold wind. Her legs felt weak, but she ran. She ran up the long stone steps, past the tall pillars, past the statues of the old Jedi Masters. And then she saw him. Anakin Skywalker stood at the top of the steps. His black robes were heavy with shadow. Behind him, rows of clone troopers waited in silence. The 501st Legion, helmets gleaming, blasters ready. In his hand, a blue lightsaber, ignited and humming. But it was his eyes that made her stop breathing. They were yellow, burning, Sith eyes. "Anakin," she whispered. He turned slowly. For 1 second, his face cracked. Just a flicker of the boy from Tatooine, the pilot, the husband. Then, the mask returned. "Padmé, go home. You shouldn't be here." "I had to come." She climbed the last few steps, her hands shaking. "Anakin, please. Whatever he told you, it's a lie." "He told me the truth," Anakin shouted. The lightsaber trembled in his fist. "He showed me how to save you." The Jedi tried to take over. They tried to kill the Chancellor. They have to pay." "Pay with what?" she cried. "The younglings? The children inside? Anakin, look at me." He looked, and for a heartbeat, he hesitated. Behind him, Commander Appo stepped forward. "Lord Vader." "Your orders, sir?" The clones raised their weapons. The temple doors stood just steps away, and Anakin Skywalker raised his blade. For a moment, everything went quiet. The clones froze. The wind died. Even the great temple seemed to be holding its breath. Anakin's lightsaber hummed in his hand. His chest rose and fell fast. His yellow eyes locked on Padmé, and slowly his blade lowered. Just a little. "You don't understand," he whispered. His voice cracked. "I did it for you." "I killed him," he said. "Master Windu! He tried to murder the Chancellor. And the others? They were going to let you die. I saw it. In my dreams. You, screaming. You, dead. And our baby, gone." Tears ran down Padmé's face. "Anakin, no. The Chancellor knows the power," he said louder now. The power to stop death, to save you. Only the dark side has it. The Jedi were hiding it from me, from us. He's using you, Padmé cried. She grabbed his face with both hands. Anakin, look at me. I am not dying. I am right here. Our baby is right here. You don't have to do this. His lightsaber shook. The blue blade flickered against his cheek. And deep inside the temple, a young Jedi voice screamed. Anakin's head snapped toward the doors. The slaughter had already begun. The temple doors loomed tall. Anakin Skywalker stood frozen on the top step. Behind him, the 501st Legion waited in silence. Their white armor glowed under Coruscant's burning sky. Their blasters were ready. Their orders were clear. But Anakin was not. Her words still echoed in his skull. Anakin, you're breaking my heart. You're going down a path I can't follow. He had left her on the landing platform. He had turned his back. He had told himself she did not understand that Palpatine was right, that the Jedi had to fall tonight. And yet here he stood. Captain Rex stepped beside him. Sir, your orders. Anakin did not answer. His gloved hand trembled near his belt. The lightsaber hung there, cold and heavy. Inside those doors were younglings, children who called him Master, children who trusted him. He saw Ahsoka's face. He saw Obi-Wan's smile. He saw his own reflection in Padmé's tears. You're not the man I married. The words struck harder than any blade. Palpatine had promised him power, promised him a way to save her. But what was the cost? What kind of man walked through these doors and slaughtered the innocent? A father? A hero? A Jedi? No. A monster. Anakin's jaw tightened. His mechanical hand clenched into a fist. The force around him twisted. Light and dark both screamed for him. Both demanded his choice. He turned slowly toward Rex. His blue eyes burned, not with rage now, but with something else. Doubt. The speeder screamed across Coruscant. Anakin gripped the controls hard. His knuckles turned white beneath the leather glove. Behind him, the Jedi Temple still stood, untouched, unburned. The younglings slept safely. But the war was not over. It had only just begun. He landed at the Senate District. The 501st followed, confused but loyal. Rex did not ask questions. He simply matched his general's pace, step for step. Inside the Chancellor's office, Palpatine waited by the window. His back was turned, his robes hung dark and heavy. He did not need to look to know who had arrived. Lord Vader, he purred. Is it done? Anakin stopped at the doorway. His chest rose and fell. His hand hovered near his belt. No, Master, he said quietly. It is not. Palpatine turned slowly. His pale face tightened. The yellow in his eyes flickered like dying embers. You hesitate, Sidious hissed. She has poisoned you. The woman. Don't speak of her. You are weak, boy. Without me, she dies. The vision was a lie. The words hung in the air like a blade. Palpatine's mask shattered. His lips peeled back into a snarl. Lightning crackled across his fingertips, the kind Jedi only spoke of in whispers. But Anakin was faster. His lightsaber flew to his hand. The blue blade ignited with a sharp hiss. He raised it high, pointed straight at the Sith Lord's throat. For the Republic, Anakin growled. For Padmé, Palpatine laughed. A cold, broken sound. Then, strike me down, if you can. Blue blade met purple lightning, and the heart of the galaxy began to burn. Lightning exploded from Palpatine's hands. Anakin raised his blade just in time. Blue energy met crackling purple fire. Sparks danced across the marble floor. The windows shattered. Coruscant's skyline screamed beyond the broken glass. You were the chosen one, Palpatine roared. You were to destroy the Sith, not join them. I'm ending them tonight, Anakin shouted back. He pushed forward. His lightsaber sliced through the storm, but Sidious was old, cunning. Centuries of hatred fueled his every strike. The lightning bent. It curled around the blade. It struck Anakin square in the chest. He flew across the room. His back slammed into the desk. Pain ripped through his mechanical arm. The metal sparked and died. Captain Rex! Anakin gasped. Now! The 501st burst through the doors. Blaster fire lit the chamber. Palpatine snarled and vanished into the shadows behind his throne. A hidden door slid shut. He was gone. Anakin staggered to his feet. Blood ran from his lip. His comlink buzzed wildly. Padmé, he choked. Get to the ship. Now. Take 3PO. Take R2. Don't stop for anyone. Anakin, what's happening? The Republic is dead. Run. He sprinted through the burning halls. Smoke filled his lungs. Senate guards lay scattered, stunned by Rex's men. The 501st had chosen their general over the Chancellor. For now, Padmé met him at the landing pad. Her eyes were wide with fear. Her hand rested on her swollen belly. Where do we go? She whispered. Anakin looked up at the stars. Anywhere he can't find us. The ship roared into hyperspace. Behind them, Palpatine's whisper rasped through every clone's helmet. Execute. Delay protocol. The Jedi Temple stood scarred, but not fallen. Smoke still curled from its broken spires, yet inside its sacred halls, hope returned. Anakin Skywalker, the chosen one, had made his choice, and the galaxy would never be the same. Obi-Wan Kenobi moved swiftly through the shadows of Coruscant, sending coded signals to every Jedi who had survived Order 66. Master Yoda, small but unshaken, reached out through the Force, calling the lost children of the Order home. One by one, they answered. Shak Ti, Plo Koon, Kit Fisto, Quinlan Voss. The sky above Alderaan was calm that morning. Too calm. Bail Organa stood at the tall windows of the royal palace, watching the clouds drift across a pale blue sky. He had not slept. He could not. Somewhere beyond the stars, the Empire was coming. He felt it in his bones, the way a man feels a storm before it breaks. Behind him, his daughter Leia, only 19, sat quietly at the long table. Bail had already seen the signs, the cups that trembled when she was angry, the doors that opened before she touched them, the dreams she could not explain. She was Force-sensitive, and the Empire could never know. Father, Leia said softly, something is wrong. I can feel it. Bail turned to her, his heart breaking. I know, my dear. I know. He moved to his desk and activated a hidden console. A small holocron flickered to life, projecting the blue, ghostly image of an old friend. Obi-Wan, Bail whispered. The hour has come. They are watching us. They will find her. You must take her. Today. Before it is too late. On Tatooine, Obi-Wan Kenobi bowed his head. I will come, old friend. Bail turned back to Leia. He took her hands. His eyes were wet, but his voice was steady. Leia, you were never just my daughter. You are the last hope of something far greater. And now, you must run. Outside, the sky began to darken. A shadow, vast and cold, blotted out the sun. The Death Star had arrived. The twin suns of Tatooine burned hot over the dune sea. Leia stood barefoot on the cracked sand, her white robes replaced by rough desert cloth. She was no longer a princess here. She was a student, a secret, a weapon being forged in silence. Before her stood Obi-Wan Kenobi, older now, his beard gray, his eyes tired but sharp. In his hand was a small, smooth stone. "Lift it," he said quietly. "Not with your hand, with your mind." Leia frowned. She reached out, and the stone trembled. Then it rose, slowly, shakily, but it rose. Obi-Wan smiled, just a little. "Good. But the Force is not a tool, Leia. It is a river. You must learn to listen, not to command." Weeks passed, then months, then years. Leia learned to move silently across the sands, to feel the heartbeat of a crate dragon from a mile away, to deflect blaster bolts with a training saber. She was fast, fierce, and full of fire. But Obi-Wan worried. "She burns hot," he whispered to himself one night, watching her meditate by the fire, like her father once did. And not far away, beyond the rocky ridges, a young man named Luke Skywalker stared up at the stars. He dreamed of adventure, of escape, of something more. But his uncle's voice always pulled him back. "Eyes on the harvest, boy. The stars aren't for us." Luke sighed, kicked the sand, and went back to his speeder. He never knew that just over the next ridge, his twin sister was learning to wield the power that could save the galaxy. And fate was already pulling them together. The Tantive 4 shook violently. Red alarms flashed across the corridors. Smoke filled the air. The Star Destroyer above had caught them, and now its troops were breaking through the airlock with a thunderous crash. Leia stood at the end of the hallway, calm and still. Beneath her white robes, a lightsaber hung at her belt. Hidden, waiting. The data card in her hand held the Death Star plans, the Empire's greatest weapon and their greatest weakness. She had a choice. She could hide the plans in a droid, send them away, and pray someone found them. Or she could deliver them herself. She closed her eyes. She heard Obi-Wan's voice in her memory. "The Force will guide you, Leia. Trust it." The door at the far end exploded. White-armored stormtroopers poured in, blasters raised. "Halt! Drop your weapon." Leia's hand moved to her belt. Snap hiss. A blue blade ignited, glowing bright in the smoky hallway. The stormtroopers froze. "Jedi! It's a Jedi!" She moved like water. Blaster bolts came fast, and she deflected them faster. Her saber spun in arcs of blue light, cutting through the Empire's finest like they were nothing. A captain screamed into his comm. "Lord Vader, there's a Jedi aboard! A woman! She has the plans!" Far away, on the bridge of the Devastator, Darth Vader's mechanical breathing stopped for a moment. A Jedi, a woman, with the plans. His fist clenched. "Bring her to me. Alive." Leia reached the escape pod, plans in hand, saber still humming. She looked back once and jumped. The pod blasted into space, toward the desert world below, toward Tatooine, toward a boy named Luke. The swamp world of Dagobah was dark, wet, and full of whispers. Leia's X-Wing sank deep into the mud as she stepped out, her boots squishing into the soft green earth. The air was thick. Strange creatures cried out in the distance. The Force here was old and heavy. "Obi-Wan," she whispered. "I'm here. Now what? Something is wrong. I can feel it." Bail turned to her, his heart breaking. "I know, my dear. I know." He moved to his desk and activated a hidden console. A small holocron flickered to life, projecting the blue, ghostly image of an old friend. "Obi-Wan," Bail whispered. "The hour has come. They are watching us. They will find her. You must take her. Today. Before it is too late." On Tatooine, Obi-Wan Kenobi bowed his head. "I will come, old friend." Bail turned back to Leia. He took her hands. His eyes were wet, but his voice was steady. Leia, you were never just my—" The sky above Alderaan was calm that morning. Too calm. Bail Organa stood at the tall windows of the royal palace, watching the clouds drift across a pale blue sky. He had not slept. He could not. Somewhere beyond the stars, the Empire was coming. He felt it in his bones, the way a man feels a storm before it breaks. Behind him, his daughter Leia, only 19, sat quietly at the long table. Bail had already seen the signs, the cups that trembled when she was angry, the doors that opened before she touched them, the dreams she could not explain. She was force-sensitive, and the Empire could never know. "Father," Leia said softly, "my daughter, you are the last hope of something far greater, and now you must run." Outside, the sky began to darken. A shadow, vast and cold, blotted out the sun. The Death Star had arrived. The twin suns of Tatooine burned hot over the dune sea. Leia stood barefoot on the cracked sand, her white robes replaced by rough desert cloth. She was no longer a princess here. She was a student, a secret, a weapon being forged in silence. Before her stood Obi-Wan Kenobi, older now, his beard gray, his eyes tired but sharp. In his hand was a small, smooth stone. "Lift it," he said quietly. "Not with your hand, with your mind." Leia frowned. She reached out, and the stone trembled. Then it rose, slowly, shakily, but it rose. Obi-Wan smiled, just a little. "Good. But the Force is not a tool, Leia. It is a river. You must learn to listen, not to command." Weeks passed, then months, then years. Leia learned to move silently across the sands, to feel the heart